Hey guys, I'm making this little quick video. It's probably gonna be a little longer, but I can't tell you. I don't know. We'll see. Than the last one about the eggs. I'm basically just doing a little um, one-to-one kind of talk here. As you know, if you've been watching, this past week's been kind of a hectic week for me. I had some bouts of temptation, and I had a few days of drinking that got the best of me. Uh, if you don't know about my history, I was a very bad drinker, and last year I did put my foot down and finally started quitting. And it's been a journey of, like, I didn't get a full year in, but I was about at 10 months, and then I slipped up. And I had something going on that I was letting stress me out, and I just kind of reverted back. And then I sobered up again after a few days. Like, this was at the beginning of the year. And then I sobered up after those few days of messing up back at the beginning of the year and letting something stress me out that really, was out of my control anyway, but thinking that drinking was going to fix it. So each time that I have picked back up a bottle, I will tell you that nothing's changed. It ain't got no better, and it ain't going to be no better for me. I can tell you that today, if I was to choose to go and get me something, by the end of the day, I would be in a bad place. I know this. That's why I have not done anything today. I haven't drank. It's one day at a time. Whether you're familiar with any kind of 12-step program or not, this channel's not here to try to promote telling people how to live their life. I just got to tell you how I have to live my life. And so I work on sobriety. I have a very bad problem with alcohol. When I take my next, whenever I pick up the bottle, no matter how long it's went, it becomes something that continues for several days. And then I'm right back in somewhere where I was in a bad place last year and don't want to be, health-wise and mental and all that. I don't want to be nowhere like that again. And so each time that I've slipped up a little bit, the fundamental part of my lessons have been getting back on track as quick as possible. The longer I stay down, the longer I just continue to buy another bottle and put more alcohol in me, the longer it takes me to get the sobriety back. So right now, I'm enjoying my day. I haven't slept good in the past 2 days. I haven't slept at all, really. Both nights, the past 2 nights, have just been. Well, I know what's going on is I've had just enough alcohol in my system to where I wasn't necessarily sick, but I wasn't sleeping, and I was like I was cold sweating and kind of going through some detox. And so today I've just put the foot back down. I can't continue this horrible relationship with alcohol, which I told my friend that took me over to the store just a little bit ago to get my blood pressure medicine and stuff. I gotta be very diligent about it. If I'm not on my toes, everything that I feel like I'm moving towards and have been moving towards all my life, but finally after last year of getting some kind of sense of common sense to me again and trying to do better, getting a better relationship with the divine and talking to people more, and starting to go to church a little for the first time in a long time and actually enjoying it. And I did do AA for a while. The AA, I've done AA quite a few different times, but I know that ultimately what keeps me from doing some things is my choice, and who's by, like, the choices I make based on who I follow. You know what I mean? My boss, Big Kahuna. You know who I'm talking about? The Spirit. So, you know, the Spirit keeps telling me, don't be so hard on myself and don't stay down. Don't stay down all, like, just because I had a little bump here doesn't mean that it's got to continue to be you know, I don't have to, I don't have to go down for the count. Now, I can choose to, but I don't want to. So today I've been productive. No, I didn't sleep last night really, but I laid in the bed and I just rested, kind of meditated. I knew I wasn't going to go to sleep. Sometime this morning after daylight, you know, I got up and kind of started doing a few things. But I had to move slow because when you put in, like, I've done really good at being sober, but then I put the toxin back into my body this past week for several days. And now my body's all discombobulated. It's trying to figure out, well, wait a minute, you know, we had a pretty good sleeping pattern going, buddy, and you had like a routine going, buddy, and now you've thrown me all off course. You put some alcohol in me and for several days, and now I'm kind of confused, man. Like I'm sweating when the air conditioner's on, and you can't sleep, and buddy, let's try not to do that no more. That's what, you know, that's what I'm hearing. And that's the way I got to talk to myself about it. So this is just me being heartfelt to y'all and saying, you know, I appreciate it. And Jersey Chick, I will be getting that, you know. Well, I know that it says no one's baby in the comment, I think, but then when you go to the channel, your Jersey Chick or something, I don't know, but you messaged me the other day. I've got to write down the address. I'm going to be getting, you're going to have to work with me. Please be diligent or be patient. I'll try to get those books into a box just coming before the weekend's over and with the address written down on it. I am in a tight situation right this second, so I don't know exactly what day I'll get it mailed out, if I can get it mailed out before the end of the week or not. But you will get the books. I guarantee you I will not let you down. I had 2 contests back several months back this year, and both people that won got the prizes. You know, one person, my friend, she's here, she comments, Mama Teresa, you know, she knew the situation I was in, and so it took a few extra weeks for me to get her prize to her, but hey, we all have a little struggles here and there. My main concern right now is trying to make sure I can get a ride to the doctor on Tuesday so they can take this cast off, because last week he said that it would have probably been the last visit, and might have been, you know, like if I'd saw him last week, I might have just been walking around with no cast on anymore and been able to trying to move into functioning more properly with my left arm, the use of my left arm again. Well, let's just hope that I just pray that it'll all work out. I'll get a ride somehow or another. I'm getting so low on, I had to count out quarters to put a little gas in the vehicle to get me to the pharmacy, to get my medicine that I needed. And then I had to, you know, I ain't completely broke yet, but it ain't going to be a day or two and I'll be done. Now, of course, if my dumb butt had not spent a little money on the booze earlier in the week, I wouldn't be quite as bad off. But I'm really not that bad off. I have food. I have people that care. I have, you know, the Spirit's on my side, and I feel that today's been productive. So if you don't see another video today, this video was just mainly to just say, hey, I'm getting my stuff back together. It may, you know, it's an up and down road, but I'm just another human being trying to function here to do a little better in the world and hopefully bring some joy to you people. It brings joy to me to share with you guys. So until next time, Mr. Cloud says the eternal moment over and out. Ditto.